Hey guys, hope you're having a great day, and today we're going to be talking about plotting 3D surfaces in the three-dimensional coordinate plane. So this is something out of multivariable calculus or a vector calculus class or something like that. So let's get started. To graph a 3D surface, all you have to do is type z equals and then the function of f of x or y. So, for example, you could type z is equal to the sine of x or something like that. So there's the sine of x being graphed in the 3D world. And the coloring scheme, what I have here is that pretty simple. The highest values are going to be colored red, and then the lowest values are going to be colored purple, and then steady color change in between. So that's pretty simple. A couple of things that are worth mentioning, though. One of them is that in the settings, you can turn on or off the black lines. That's the little grid pattern that you see in here. So there's those black lines there. So sometimes I find that it's a little bit hard to look at a graph if it's a certain shape. So turning on those black lines can help a little bit. But other times, I usually just prefer to keep them off. So there's that. Zooming is pretty standard. Just scroll with the mouse wheel to zoom in or out. However, one thing that can be pretty useful is if you have a graph that's very tall and zooming out just makes it fade away to nothing, to where, or at least horizontally, like along the XY plane, when you zoom out, that also gets smaller. So one thing you can do, I'm going to change this actually, I'm going to change this to x squared. Something like that. So this is a very, very tall graph, and it's kind of hard to look at it. And even if I zoom out, then, well, the whole thing just gets really small. So if you move your mouse kind of in the same fashion for panning and zooming in a regular 2D graph, if you move your mouse to the edge of the screen here, to where you can see the arrows, then just zoom with the mouse wheel, and it will scale the whole graph vertically. So you can see now that the z-axis is squashed down. So now I can have a better viewing angle of what's going on, and I can see everything better. So if you ever want to get back to a standard zoom, or a standard vertical zoom, just press the enter key again. It's going to regraph the entire thing, and now you can see it's all back to normal. So pretty easy, nothing really too complicated. The one thing you can't do on this graph is, or with this program, is to graph an implicit three-dimensional surface. So like I couldn't have x equals z squared, like that wouldn't make any sense. So it doesn't really know what to do with this, so it just does that. But yep, that's about it, guys. Hope you're having a good day, and if you have any questions about this whole thing, leave a comment below. Thank you.